Nothing the hailstorms. Crazy. I'd like to call to order the Tuesday, December 6, 2022 meeting of the Danville City Council. Madam Clerk, roll call to establish quorum, please.
Mayor Ricky Williams,
Present.
Alderman Heidi Wilson, Carolyn Wands,
Present.
James Pichard,
Present.
Bob Iverson,
Present.
Alicia Ford,
Present.
Mike O'Kane,
Here.
Mike Poor,
Present.
Rick Strebing,
Here.
Sherry Pickering,
Here.
Ethan Burt,
Present.
Eve Ludwig, Tricia Teague,
Present.
Robert Williams,
Present.
Darren York. Eleven present.
11 present. We do have a quorum. Please let the record reflect that Alderman Ludwig and York are out ill this evening. At this time, we will have the invocation led by our chaplain, Christopher Easton from the Danville Correctional Center, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Alderwoman Ford. Please rise.
Hear this prayer from Adaptation of Love to Justice prayer. O God, we come before you tonight with gratitude. We thank you for being a God of love who is with us now in this very room. You will never leave us or forsake us. Your grace has brought us safe thus far, and we thank you for making each of us in this room, every person we meet, every citizen of Danville and every city in your image. People with dignity and infinite worth. We thank you for the calling you've given every one of us to be good stewards of your creation that you've given us, to love our neighbors as ourselves. Tonight, I thank you for these in this room, your servants, our mayor, our city staff, our city council members. I give thanks for the way of service that they've chosen to take up on behalf of all of us here in Danville. And we all come in to this room tonight as complex humans. We have different burdens, we carry joy, we carry hope, and tonight we trust you. We trust in your love. I pray for your wisdom, for this council, for your strength, for your courage to do what's right and good for all citizens. May all of us in this room tonight put the interests of others above our own. May all of us here act with love for the common good. May we all in this room be good neighbors, recognizing your image when we look upon one another. And I thank you again tonight for this council, our mayor, our city staff, the first responders that are here, and all those who work very hard to make Danville, this place that we call home, such a wonderful city. And I pray this prayer tonight in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chaplain. Is there anything that you would like to share about the ministry that with the public?
Sure. So at Danville, some people don't know, but I'm in chaplaincy services. We have about 65 chapel services a month. Roughly 1,500 people a month come out to chapel, about 14 different faith traditions. We have Christian services, Protestant services, Baptist, Jehovah's Witnesses, Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, Odinist, Native American services, Buddhist, Hindu services, getting ready to celebrate Christmas and Jewish services, of course, and Hanukkah is coming in just a few days, and getting ready to celebrate Kwanzaa. And as you know, Mayor, the city is hiring sometimes, and we're always hiring at the prison. They would be happy I said that.
All right, thank you very much, Chaplain. We
welcome.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
At this time, you have before you the minutes of the November 15th meeting. Is there a motion to approve those?
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion or debate? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. You also have before you an agenda this evening. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion or debate? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Thank you. The agenda is carried. Now time for my report. I do not have any proclamations this evening. However, I do have one swearing in. You've already concurred with the swearing in of this person, so Chief Marcotte, if you would please join me at the podium. Chief, if you would, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Aaron Marcotte,
I, Aaron Marcotte,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Illinois,
and of the state of Illinois,
and that I will,
and that I will,
according to the best of my skill,
according to the best of my skill,
ability, and judgment,
ability, and judgment,
faithfully and impartially,
faithfully and impartially,
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
enjoined upon me
enjoined upon me
as Fire Chief
as Fire Chief
of the City of Danville,
of the City of Danville,
County of Vermilion,
County of Vermilion,
State of Illinois,
State of Illinois,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Turn this around for you. We've got something we have to have signed with the clerk, so he'll do that, and then the floor will be his for just a few moments.
You can keep one. Thank you.
I kind of shortened up my comments a little bit this evening from what I originally had planned. I had went back through my career and ended up calling all the individuals that I thought helped me along the way. And I kind of like just keep that moment from me and them about how much they helped me to get to here. So I took the last 3 days, or my first 3 days, I guess I should say, as fire chief to talk to all the firefighters in the back. I tried to express to them how much I feel about them. So honored to serve them, and I hope to do them well and be an advocate for them at all times. So they've all been informed about how much of that I care about them. For you all tonight, I'm honored to be here in front of all you, to be the representative for you in your city. It's very exciting. I want to thank all the workers at City Hall that have helped me so much just in my first few days of the transition here. City Hall, Public Works, the information teams have been tremendous. They've helped me out a lot. They've been patient and wonderful at the same time. So I look forward to continuing those relationships with all of them. Thank you to all your city leaders who chose me and has elected me to serve you well. I hope I do that for you. I'm very excited about the opportunity before me and for our department. I always want to thank my incredibly supportive family. I said it's sometimes scary how much they believe in me, especially my wife. They've been great through all this and encouraging. But I hope by the time I'm done serving as fire chief in the fire department, I hope all of you that believed in me so much now can still feel that way or more. Lastly, I thank our community. The life and the career you've given me and my family and my friends has been tremendous. I hope to especially do well by all of you in the community. And I know you have a busy evening, so I'll just close by saying one more time, thank you. I look forward to working with all of you and all of you. And again, I just hope you can always feel like you can call on me, and I hope I do you well. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chief. At this time, I would like to turn it over to our Corporation Counsel for a few minutes to introduce you to our new Assistant Corporation Counsel.
Some of you have met him already, but some of you have not. Sitting next to me is Tim Palin, our new Assistant Corporation Counsel. He comes with a number of solid years of experience, both serving as a police chief, as a police officer, and as a city attorney / corporation counsel for a number of units of government, municipalities, primarily in southwest Illinois. He brings a wonderful wealth of experience, and he's pretty much hit the ground running. Within a matter of 2 weeks, he's learned our administrative adjudication system and how we operate with small claims court in ordinance enforcement, and he's quickly getting up to speed with our real estate matters. In fact, we unloaded on him yesterday in our Problem Properties Committee a ton of real estate work to be done. and I'm excited to have him join us.
Also want to make you aware of several upcoming events that we have this weekend. We have our annual holiday bazaar. We have over 30 vendors, as well as Mimi's, who's going to be catering homemade noodles and potatoes, as well as some other good dishes out at Harrison Park. That will be from 10 to 7 p.m. on Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday, and 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. Also, want to remind everyone, those with kiddos especially, that they will have an opportunity to visit Santa again this Saturday from 10 to 12 at the Santa House in Temple Plaza, and then also next Saturday as well from 10 to 12. So lots of opportunities for to get our young people involved. And I also want to remind y'all that we have our third annual Light Up Danville contest going on. We have over 20 houses that have registered for the lighting contest, the outdoor lighting contest throughout the city. And we've provided a list of those houses in order. That way you could start at one end or the other. And it's kind of the shortest route to go and visit all 21. But we hope that you all will go and check those out and then place your votes for the coveted cup. We'll have a People's Choice Award and a City's Choice Award, too. So I want to just say, again, thank you to all of our team from Public Works for all the work that y'all did to get downtown looking so great. I think everyone is very pleased with that. It's something that we can all be proud of. And also our public, our Ashton Greer and our public relations team our community relations team for helping with that as well. Appreciate you guys. At this time, we will now have the public hearing for our fiscal year 2023-2024 budget. At this time, I officially open the hearing. Is there anyone who wishes to speak in support of the budget? Is there anyone who wishes to speak in support of the budget? Is there anyone who wishes to speak in opposition to the budget? Seeing none, I close the hearing on our 2023-2024 budget. Madam Clerk, at this time, do we have any petitions, communications, or audience comments?
We do. We have Mr. Edward Butler with an update on COVID-19.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Clerk, and to our mayor as well as the council. So we still have a pandemic navigating program that's still going on, and it's in the process of doing education. And we just got an update on today, some updated on our COVID information. IDPH reports 63 Illinois counties are at elevated COVID-19 community levels. Illinoisans urged to get fully vaccinated for COVID-19 and flu. Stay home and seek treatment immediately if you are sick. With COVID-19 cases and other respiratory viruses on the increase around Illinois, the Illinois Department of Public Health is reminding the public to take care of the loved ones during the holiday season. This includes being fully vaccinated and boosted for COVID-19 and the flu, and getting tested for the COVID-19 before attending holidays and visiting someone at a high risk for a severe outcome. Public health officials also urge Illinoisans who test positive to immediately contact a health care provider and discuss widely available and effective treatments for COVID-19. IDPH is stressing these safety reminders as the CDC reports 63 Illinois counties are at an elevated community level for COVID-19. As of November the 18th, up from 46 previous week, with 12 counties at a high community level and 51 counties at a minimum level. IDPH is reporting 20,495 new confirmed and probable cases of COVID-19, as well as 57 deaths. As we enter December and the weather continues to get colder, Illinois is beginning to see an anticipated increase of COVID-19 and other respiratory illness such as Semmer, Vohar. Please continue to take all preventive measures to protect yourself, your family, and friends, especially very young children and individuals over 65, with the outcome. These effects, strategies, includes COVID-19 testing, especially if visiting someone at risk. For severe disease, enhanced ventilation, good hand hygiene, staying updated with both the COVID-19 bivalent booster and the flu shot. The update boosters are available at pharmacies, hospitals, and other healthcare providers. The best way to locate vaccine providers near you is to visit www.vaccineavailability. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Butler. Madam Clerk, are there any other audience comments?
No.
Is there anyone else who wishes to address the council this evening? Thank you. Seeing none, you do have we don't have any zoning petitions this evening, so before you, you have the approval of the payrolls for November 18th and 23rd of 2022, as well as December 2nd, 2022. Is there a motion to approve those?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion or debate? Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Alderman Williams,
Yes.
York, Wilson, Wands,
Yes.
Bouchard,
Yes.
Iverson,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
O'Kane,
Yes.
Coor,
Yes.
Strebing,
Yes.
Pickering,
Yes.
Burt,
Yes.
Teague,
Yes.
11, yes.
11 yes, the motion carries. You also have before you item 11, the approval of vouchers payable for November 22nd and December 6th of 2022, as well as a special run from November 21st of 2022. Is there a motion to approve those?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion or debate? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Wands,
Yes.
Bouchard,
Yes.
Iverson.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
O'Kane,
Yes.
Coor,
Yes.
Strebing,
Yes.
Pickering,
Yes.
Burt,
Yes.
Teague,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
11 yes.
11 yes, the motion carries. At this time, we will receive our Public Services Committee report. Chairman Streaming.
Thank you. Puts us 12A, the city clerk's report. She's not here this evening, but we have the approval of the license that was in your packets or your computers. Is there any questions on the licenses?
Chairman, we need a motion.
Okay, I'll need a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right. There is nothing further on the discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. Puts us 12B, we have a resolution authorizing a budget amendment for fiscal year 2022 to 2023, the Environmental Code Enforcement, number 14 budget. I will make the motion to approve and dispense with the reading and ask for your approval. I'll need a second, please.
Second.
Is there any questions on this resolution? If not, roll call, please.
Alderman Bouchard,
Yes.
Iverson.
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
O'Kane,
Yes.
Coor,
Yes.
Strebing.
Yes.
Pickering.
Yes.
Burt.
Yes.
Ludwig, Teague,
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
York, Wilson, Wands,
Yes.
11 yes.
11, yes, motion carries. Thank you. Puts us items of information. I don't really have any. And does anybody else have anything to say? If not, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Just as a reminder, we will not be having the Public Services Committee meeting this month. We will not be having the Public Services Committee, and I know you'll be disappointed to hear that. Also, before I forget, please let the record reflect that we have with us our Deputy Comptroller, Rachel Hahn. Rachel, thank you for being here. We appreciate you filling in. Clerk. Oh, my gosh, Deputy Clerk. It's been a long day, folks. I apologize to you. Thanks, Chairman, for getting me
She was
straightened out
afraid
there.
you gave her another job.
At this time, we'll receive our Public Works Committee report. Chairman Poor.
Thank you, Mayor. If there's no objection, I'd like to take 13A and 13B together. A is an ordinance to approve the purchase of real estate commonly known as 934 and 936 Robinson Street. B is an ordinance to approve the purchase of real estate commonly known as 924, 926, 929, 931, and 933 Robinson Street. And if there's no objection, move to dispense reading and ask for your approval.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion or debate?
This did not go through either committee. It was a time-sensitive matter, and both Chairman Strebe and I were contacted if we could just bring it to the full council, and we both agreed. So that's why you have it tonight.
Any discussion or debate?
I just have one little request. Can Sam or somebody get us a roadmap of what we purchased in the last month or so in that area, so
We can know where we are.
we can figure out where we're at?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No problem.
Well, and there was another question earlier. We're buying on the other side of Robinson as well. Is that just for community development in the future?
That's part of our agreement, part of the agreement with them for potential expansion. Any further discussion or debate? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Iverson?
Yes.
Ford?
Yes.
O'Kane?
Yes.
Poor?
Yes.
Strebe?
Yes.
Pickering?
Yes.
Burt?
Yes.
Ludwig? Teague?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
York? Wilson? Watts?
Yes.
Pritchard?
Yes.
11 yes.
11 yes, the motion carries.
13C is items for information. Just remind Alderman about this luncheon coming up at Public Works Facility.
Yeah, we're excited to have you all.
That concludes the report, Mayor.
Thank you, Chairman. At this time, are there any items of information for the good of the
Same
cause?
set of questions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alderman Williams.
No, I wanted to know what time was that?
Oh, yes.
Is it
11:30 on December 15th.
December 14th.
14th, why did I say? I'm glad you all are here to help me tonight. That's why you need a strong council, right? So when you're exhausted, folks will make sure that they keep you on path. I appreciate y'all very much.
And they are asking for a donation, a $5 donation per person. It's being catered, so.
Alderman Pickering.
I'd just like to comment on our downtown. It is absolutely gorgeous. I had family members in this weekend, and they just went on and on about how they enjoyed the downtown, how it was so pretty. So thanks again for anyone that was involved in that. It was really a beautiful job.
I would like to say the same thing with the parade, and I'm telling you what, the buggy rides were excellent. The carriage rides were excellent, and everything else about downtown. Thank you again, guys, for everything you've done to make it look good. Thanks.
It's coming along. I'm really excited with that $3 million grant that we have. We'll be able to do a lot more road and sidewalk and curb improvements as well as lighting. So look forward to getting that work underway in the next season. It's going to be a great time for downtown. I don't know if you all saw, I cannot remember the name, but there is also another new store going in the former Red Door Cakes. It's going to be kind of a fashion boutique. So we're excited to them. We also have somewhere going in the former Home Health Store on Vermilion Street proper. We're really proud of everything. When we first took over a few years, we had a very high vacancy rate, almost 80%, and we're down to about a 20 to 25% vacancy rate downtown right now. So thank you to all the folks who have invested. Downtown is coming back to life, little by little. Any other items of information for the good of the cause?
I just want to let everybody know you like the Christmas lights and everything so well. Mike and I sit on the Vermilion County Conservation Foundation. And out at Kennecott Park, if you'd like to go out and ride around, it started Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock, but it will run every night, and I think it's till 10 o'clock at night. You can drive through and see all the lights that were donated for out there, and the guys put them up. It started last year. And I'm telling you, you can take 15 or 20 minutes just driving through there to see all these different lights.
Those all came from Chuck's place, right?
It was a gentleman lived on the road. His widow donated everything to the park, yeah.
It looks incredible.
Yep.
After we figured out how to use the music, get the
Yeah, get some music. Yeah, you can go on
Get it in
on the
sync.
radio, and we had problems with it last
And
year. Of course,
it's
it was quick last year trying to get it up, so.
The Brooks, Chuck Brooks,
Chuck
that's what it
Brooks,
was,
yes,
Mr. and Mrs.
yes.
Brooks. If you remember out on Henning Road, they always had that awesome display that went around with the music. Well, now that's out in the little village that we have at Kennecott County Park, and it looks great. Also, before I forget, I want to thank the Vermilion County Conservation District because they actually sponsored the carriage rides this year.
Foundation.
Foundation. Two different things.
Well, we
to go
raised
to
money
bed.
for the day.
But you all provided the funds for us to not only extend the carriage rides by an hour, but to have a third carriage. And so we're able to see a lot more people that way. We really appreciate it.
I
So,
hope we can do it again next year.
yeah. And some people have said to me, well, Mayor, I remember the days when you voted against decorations. You used to be the Scrooge. What happened? Did you have a change of heart? No, the difference is we have the money to actually do things like this because you all have been such great stewards of our resources that we can afford to spend money on things like lights, whereas we didn't have that money before. You can't spend $20,000 or $30,000 on lights when you only have $300,000 in reserves. So that's the change.
All the partners,
That's correct.
all the partnerships.
All right, having satisfied we don't have a need for closed session. Having satisfied the agenda, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
And we will have a Public Works meeting.
Yes, we will.
No public service the rest of the year.
That's correct.
Hey. I'm gonna do my public service tomorrow night. No, this is Christmas party for the Shriners. For their